Just waiting for this lovely. There we go. Now it's working. Sorry, guys, for the delay. I am super pumped that I'm doing this whole live video thing and it's working. I don't know if other YouTubers, live streamers have the same issue that I'm having. I find it very difficult to make all the programs work and get my stuff ready. Anyways, that being said, I am Ride with Red. I do these weekly Moto talk videos. I'm the founder, president of One Broken Biker, which is a nonprofit organization. We help injured motorcyclists in Canada as of now. At some point, I would like to be worldwide, but right now we help Canada wide. Last year we helped 120 injured riders, donating $87,750 to families and riders that have been involved in a motorcycle accident. Since we started, we've helped over 300 and we've donated hundreds of thousands of dollars out to families. So it's an incredible organization. I'm super pumped to be a part of, and I've got a great team. So yeah, a little jump back. I just wanted to I've been riding for 12 years now. I got on this YouTube world, trying to spread the good word of One Broken Biker and also talk about my passion for riding and doing different demos and rides. I did just want to show you. So I ride a road glide. I can throw it up there. This is a great little program I'm on, so I'm allowed to interact with you guys. So this is my road guide. Her nickname is Cherry. You'll see on it that it's got Grover Law Firm. I do work for Grover Law Firm, motorcycle injury law firm. And this is, I have his logo and One Broken Biker on it. So it's wonderful. Anyways, let's jump into this. So I've been doing these weekly live videos. With them, I'm just going to make my screen a little bit bigger so I can see what's going on. This is like trial and error. I think I've done a total of 5 live videos, but what I'm going to start doing is implementing, next week I'm going to, and moving forward, every week I'm going to do a little portion that's about gear. So I like to talk about gear, just different kinds of riding stuff, what I wear, and yeah, and just different things. So be sure to look for that. And I'll also be talking about other stuff, but definitely gear talk will be added into every live video. And I'm looking forward to it. I've got some helmets that I'm gonna talk about next week, which is exciting. Um, yeah, so today's video is about good luck charms. Oh, and just a side note, I will comment and respond to everybody's comments after I say my little spiel just about what this video is about. And at the end, we'll do a whole live chat. So stay tuned. You can ask me any questions, I'll answer them. Keep it PG. But I am having a little pop, I guess you would call that. I was trying to do like sober February. I lasted a week, guys. A whole week. Who tries to be sober during quarantine? I'm locked in my house and I was like, yeah, let's, do dry February. It's the shortest month, so I thought I could do it. I didn't even get a week. So here we are. Cheers to you guys. Thanks for tuning in. But today's video is about gremlin bells, or the bells, good luck charms. This is an ongoing thing. I heard about the bells, and I don't know what you guys know. There's different legends or sayings that I've heard the bell where it's the lone rider. He puts a bell on to protect himself from little tiny gremlins, rogue gremlins. I actually did some digging and I looked more into the whole bell uh, history, and it actually dates back to World War II, which I didn't realize. I guess that pilots used to have them. I read 2 things. One, that they would put them on the outside of their planes because just randomly things would be going wrong on the plane and they couldn't basically diagnose why a prop wasn't working or why this was happening. And so they used to say that there's like spirits that are are causing the plane to malfunction. I did hear, and I read another thing that they had them inside the cockpit to keep them awake because I guess during World War II they'd be up in the air for so long, and a lot of the times they'd get really tired and bored, more or less. I guess I should shut that off. And yeah, they would have them to keep them awake, which I just think is really cool that it's not just a marketing scheme that Harley Davidson or any of these other uh, motorcycle companies have put together. But apparently, veterans brought them back in World War II, and then they're the original motorcycle club, the One Percenters. Um, and so I guess they put them on their motorcycles, and then it's just been ongoing. So I think it's really interesting that it dates back all the way to World War II, and it's not, maybe it is the story about the lone rider, lone motorcyclist on the road. Like I heard that gremlin story, but I just thought it was really cool to actually see the talk about how World War II was, a part of it. So I think that's really cool. I personally, I have a bell on my motorcycle, but I have medals. So I don't know. I guess I could hold them up. Ooh. These are medals that were given to me by a girlfriend of mine, actually Mandy. If you watched the last video, I talked about Mandy quite a bit. These were given to me to keep me safe. They were blessed by a monk. I have had these since 2012, and I pretty much wear them or have them in my pocket every time I ride my motorcycle. I also have another special necklace that I have. I wear this all the time, 24/7. But I definitely believe in this kind of thing. I think it's not just about believing in it, but it's just having that reminder to stay safe, to, stay in check while you're riding. And if it's a bell that does that for you, or I've heard that like some people have their grandfather's scarf, like their past grandfather or a sibling or a relative scarf or bandana, and they attach it to the motorcycle, like the handlebars or whatnot. I also heard somebody one time they had put a picture of their loved one, their child, on their gas tank, and it was just a reminder to, always ride safe. I thought that was kind of cool. I think whatever you need to, keep your head in check. I think that sometimes we just need to slow down while we're riding and just kind of make sure we're paying attention. But if you have something, I do want to hear it. Comment, throw it in the chat, and let's see what all the different things are. Yeah, I want to know what your good luck charm is. Mine is my medals and whatnot. So I do just want to jump into this live chat, and then let me just push this up and we can, ooh, look at all this. Holy crap, it is cold out, guys. It is super, super cold out. We've got it's got to like minus 35 degrees. Like, I know I probably have some Americans in here, and holy crap, is it cold. Oh, I got a military biker on here. I don't know. Hey, military biker, have you ever heard that story about the bells? Um, if so, comment and we can chat about it. This is awesome. I love when people get interactive and chat on here. I will just take a moment and say hi to some people. How's it going? Rock my way. And we got Jay on here. Looking forward to a great year of miles. Yeah, so am I. I'm just itching to ride. I go out into the garage and see my motorcycle, and sometimes I get on it, but not right now. It's way too cold. The freeze to it. Oh, my family in a helmet. You put a picture of my family in my helmet. MJ, that is so cool. I think that's really, really awesome. I I love just like the different things people do, and whatever it is that keeps you safe and keeps you on board. So I think it's really cool, and I hope that whatever you guys are doing or whatever anybody's doing, it's something, yeah, that keeps them good and safe and whatnot. But I will talk a little bit about this whole gear talk that I'm going to be doing. I'm very excited about it. Next week I will be talking about Full face helmets. I've been riding with a full face, I think, for 4 years now, maybe 4 years. I used to ride with the bucket. Um, I'm really excited. I've got 3 helmets that I have purchased and worn, and I will just talk about how I feel. I got one of them right here. This is the Voss. Love it. I also had a speed and strength, so I'll talk a bit about that and price point. Um, yeah, I do have a helmet that I just want to showcase kind of. I bought it, put it on, and I was actually blown away on how unsafe I felt in it. So that I don't know if it's just for show. It is made by Biltwell. I don't understand why it feels the way it does. It feels very unsafe. And it's very noisy. But yeah, we'll talk about that tomorrow. So I'm really excited. But each week I will talk about educational stuff, one broken biker talk, what I'm doing. If I Once I start riding, I'll be talking more about the rides that I'm doing and more interactive. Um, I do just want to throw on here that I appreciate if you can subscribe. There's a little button right there. You just hit that subscribe button, turn the bell on, you'll get the notifications. It's a huge way while I grow this channel. And if you have ideas or you want to see more of something, just comment and tell me. And I am always for yeah, just adding more and doing what my viewers want to see. So I love doing rides and demo rides, but I also love interacting with camping or getting out and taking the motorcycle off road or pushing it to its capability. I really love the adventure bikes, my Harley, all makes and models. So I did want to just chat real quick. I get a lot of people asking me about the whole Grover Law Firm thing and why I promote and have him in all my stuff. There's multiple reasons. Grover Law Firm has been a huge supporter of One Broken Biker for many years. Helps us raise thousands and thousands of dollars each year just by donating a motorcycle. We don't sell tickets on the bike, but it is a promotional, come to our event, you get a free ticket into the bike. Hopefully you buy a t-shirt or a membership or get in part with that. But I will always talk, even if I didn't work for him, I will always talk about Grover Law Firm. A couple of years ago, he did hire me to work for him. And so I do have a full-time job with him, but I also just naturally, I run One Broken Biker, and of course I'm going to promoting him. And he's just such a big supporter of the biking community, and he supports Ride with Red and my channel. So if you've been in a motorcycle accident and you need some legal advice or a lawyer, be sure to call Grover Law Firm. He's basically coast to coast, minus a couple provinces, but he is. If you're in Ontario, he can help you in Ontario. If you're in if you're in Northwest Territories, Nova Scotia, he's great. And now that everything's virtual, you can do it all online. And he does other things too, wills and estates, and yeah, he's getting into employment law, but that's in the future. So yeah, if you need a lawyer, be sure to look up Grover Law Firm. Big supporter of him. Yeah, and even like you'll see a lot of our supporters with One Broken Biker, they support Grover so much because of what he's done for the community. So just to answer that question, if you ever have questions, throw it in a comment, and I always kind of keep notes, and then I can bring it up later. So we got the military biker responded to my question. Yeah, he has heard this, and they still have them to this day. Oh wow, a tank in Iraq and kept me safe. Not sure if you remember me. I was the guy that interviewed at the pop-up. Oh, bike. I remember you, military biker. We should do some collaborations or something, help each other out. Yeah, I do remember. I remember. Yeah, you came out and you did a whole bunch of. I think you did the entire motorcycle show. I've watched your videos online, and you got some great chats. You do lots of lives too. So lives are my like new thing. It's not the easiest thing to master. Um, Moto camping, yeah, and I love starting fires. So I did start a fire with rocks. I did have flint rocks, so keep that in mind, guys. It did take me a couple hours to actually get it going, and I had practice before. And then recently, well, not recently, but my next video, I did it with wood, and holy, That one was hard. But I do have a couple on my list that I'm going to try and do this year. Somebody had mentioned about like using your spark plugs to start the fire. So we'll see if I do that. But if you have a clever way of starting a fire and you want me to test it out, throw it in the comments and I will so do it. This year I've got lots of plans for the riding season and just traveling around Alberta and BC if we're allowed to cross over into the provinces. So if you have anything fun or silly you want me to do, be sure to just comment or shoot me an email or whatever. I'll write it down. So moving to Okotoks in June. Yeah, I'll just be reading all of these. Um, yeah, I freaking love riding and I love being a part of this community and I love, yeah, doing these live videos. Usually my live videos are at an actual bike night and we do fun things like races or, yeah, like the slow race. This year we're going to be implementing a lot newer or new games. And then I always try to find a motorcycle that's at the bike night and that I can do a live video with that person and talk about their motorcycle. So stay tuned. Be sure to subscribe to this. Hit that bell, turn on the reminder, and you'll get the notifications when I go live on bike nights. Again, yeah, that's all I got, guys. So if you don't have any more questions, I will be jumping off here, but I will read this quickly. Most icon jackets with, yeah. So if you haven't, Rock My Way she was just talking about icon jackets. They actually have a St. Christopher medal sewn in them. I think that's genius. I have a St. Christopher on here, St. Mary and St. Jude. I think that's really cool. I'm not a religious person, but these were given to me by just someone so special, and I feel like they've kept me safe many times. And yeah, these have seen a lot of kilometers, so it's really cool. Love it. What else? I'll just answer a couple more. Looking forward to bike nights at Big Sky. Me too, buddy. I look forward to seeing you there. With good sun. Okay, so David Pones. Try a sandwich bag with water in it with good sun. It works like just glass. Oh, magnifying glass. That'd be cool. Maybe I'll try that. You know, I like to be in the sun. Oh, military biker. He just asked me what's my dream motorcycle. Well, my dream motorcycle was a road glide and it still is. That's where my heart is. I love my road glide. I dreamt about, I'm so fortunate to be able to get one and be on it. Thank you, Grover Law Firm, for helping with that. But I just love them. I love the road glide look. I love the feel, love the ride. But I do have been getting into this little vintage side of me. I will be putting out a video of a Harley Davidson, real old one that's actually just like two bikes put together, which is really cool. So stay tuned for that. I'll probably have it out in the next week. But yeah, I'm into the vintage. Anything that's like 1950 and older, knuckleheads, or yeah, I just kickstart. I so would love to be able to ride, the Suicide Shifter. I haven't convinced anybody to let me test ride their bike because they don't want me to drop it. I'm sure I would. Anyways, yeah, that would definitely be anything vintage, but my heart is with Road Glide. I've been testing a lot of different bikes, BMW, Kawasaki, Ducati. I love all motorcycles, but my heart is with the Road Glide. I love the Shark, but I do love all motorcycles, so no hate towards any other motorcycle brand. Thank you for asking questions. I love that. Nobody really asks questions. We just kind of chat back and forth, but I do love a good question. Let me see if I got any here. I have a gremlin member fundraiser. Gremlin bells from a fundraiser ride for a friend and took his life due to depression. Remember him and his rides every time. That's really cool. It's just a reminder. That's great. That's a great little thing. Anyways, I am going to jump off here. It is hard for me to read and talk and, make sure I'm looking at the camera, but I love doing these live videos, guys. I love that you tuned in and chat with me. I can't believe it's already been like 25 minutes. Stay tuned for next week, and I will be talking about full face helmets, what I think about them, and I want your input. So I'll see you next week. Hit that sub button. Oh, here's another one. One place or road would you love to ride? That is a hard one, sir. That is a hard one. So Military Biker says, here's another one. One place or road you would love to ride. I'd love to do something in Ireland. I really would. And I know that's probably, the roads probably, I've heard people say the roads aren't the best, but I just really would love to. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, I think Ireland, you know. I would love to do that. I did the Pacific Coast Highway a couple of years back, and that was just a dream. I've ridden in Hawaii, I've ridden in Mexico, but yeah, I think I'd like to head to Ireland or do something like that. I rode on a volcano one time in Mexico in Hawaii. That was interesting. We started at the bottom, and it was like super hot, and you're in your bathing suit. Don't tell anybody. No, I was yeah, you're wearing light clothing, and then we rode up this volcano, and it frickin' snowed. You believe that? In Hawaii, it was snowing. Anyways, we turned around because there was snow and we were freezing, so that was pretty cool. That was years and years back, but um, yeah, David, the old iron. There, I just, oh, I can't talk enough about motorcycles. I love all different kinds, and it's just so hard. I even love BMW. Like, I just love that look. It's got a classic vibe to it. I did take out that new BMW, and it's different. It's different. The motor's different. It sticks out real wide, but it still was cool, and I still got to get that video out soon, soon. Anyways. I love you guys. Hit that subscribe button. It's just that little button there. Hit that. Help me out. Support me. And if you got any questions, be sure to comment below. And be sure to go to the One Broken Beggar website. We got lots of cool things coming soon. Give me a couple months, but we got a whole new clothing line coming out. So a lot of this stuff is going to be discontinued, and lots is changing, guys. Lots is changing. That's what happens when you get stuck in COVID. All right, guys. Much love. I'll chat with you later.